Let's do some more stories where the Minister for the Interior, Ambrose Dery, says his outfit will take a second look at the 5,000 cedi package for police officers who die in line of duty. He says the ministry is ready to roll out a system that will run across board for all officers who suffer a similar fate. A police officer, Kporyi, was recently shot and killed by some criminals on his way to patrol duties, and that officer was mistakenly killed some 2 weeks ago by his colleagues after they mistook him for an armed robber.
The police, yes, the police, we already have a strategic plan going. You know, there's a memorial that has been built by the police. And so all those who die in the line of duty are going to have their names put on the memorial. So it's not a situation where we have to put a statue for each person individually. They have an assistance system where they give 5,000 for starters, but it's a foundation and we're looking at it. We want a system within the ministry that applies across board. And I'm assuring you that that system will be rolled out. We are going to be closely monitoring the funeral situation, and you see the same. Of course, in the case of Major Mama, he died as a symbol of state, and so the outpouring was spontaneous. And I want to believe that beyond that, the positive contribution with that will be more aware of our own obligations to assist the security forces and investigative institutions to do their work. So thank you very much.
During a familiarization tour of some agencies under his ministry, Mr. Dery stated the births and deaths registry is also complicit in the child trafficking menace, as some workers assist people to forge traffic children's dates of birth. Joy News' Kwete Nate's latest documentary put the spotlight on how some young girls who are lured to the Gulf states under the pretext of work are maltreated and sexually molested. Interior Minister Ambrose Dery enumerates measures his ministry is taking to curb the menace.
Is that even the births and deaths has become part of the problem, because people are forging birth certificates to get minors passed as adults. What we are doing is that we are more awake to our responsibilities. Let me say this. For the last 2 years, that's for 2014 and 2015, Ghana had been put on tier 2 watch list. It meant that we were not performing as we should. And although the jury is still out on our status for 2016, it is clear that if we are classified for a third consecutive year, we'll be downgraded with consequences, some of it being we losing resources that come into the country. But more important to the government than the resources is the rights of our people. And since we came in January, we have taken steps to make sure we've intercepted more people within this short time than the past. We have prosecuted a number of cases in court. We've got some convictions. And so we are working hard with the Ministry of Gender and Employment, and indeed other ministries, to make sure that we stem.
He's also been talking about some 63 Ghanaians who arrived in Ghana Wednesday after they were deported from the U.S. The U.S. Ambassador Robert Jackson some months ago hinted of the deportation of some Ghanaians illegally living in the U.S. Mr. Dery says immigration and police officers will be meeting them for an interview and later decide on what position to take.
What happened is that the police and the immigration officials are going to meet them. They are going to interview them, and we would assess and see the position we take. So I don't want to preempt that, because it's the report that they will come with. If we think that something is wrong, we will protest to the U.S. government. But for now, I'm still waiting for the report, because it's ongoing now. So they're going to meet them there, interview them, see to what extent they are Ghanaian. Because some of them, there are some cases that people say they're Ghanaians, but they are not. And so our position is that we will not accept people who are non-Ghanaian. And so, first of all, we have to find that these 62 have come. Who are they? Are they really Ghanaian? And I'm sure at the appropriate time, I've asked that when they do finish their exercise, they will talk to the press. Now we want to be sure that what we are doing, we keep informing people. You've seen that